damn, that get back, that karma, it is definitely a you know what.
Take the past, burn it up and let it go. Carry on, I'm stronger than you'll ever know. That's the deal, you get no respect. You're gonna get yours, you better watch your neck. I want domination, I want your submission. I gotta roll the dice, never look back and never think twice. Whoa, I never give in. Whoa, I never give up. Whoa, I never give in. I just wanna be loved.
Hello, Ravens flock. Welcome back to Baltimore Talk, the weekly podcast giving you a recap of every Baltimore Ravens game from now to postseason. I'm your host, Anthony Propst, and I'll be bringing you everything you missed, plus my own personal thoughts, opinions, and analysis. Yeesh. Yikes. Good Lord. Oh, why, Lord? So, really? Not so scary are you now, kitty cat? Do you afraid, kitty cat? I hope so. 'Cause, I'd be very afraid if Joe Burrow wants to re-sign with y'all. That is not a good look. Nope. No. But this game was top tier on both sides of the ball for us. Yep, oh my god. So now that's you know what? We'll figure it out after. Let's recap this baby. Coin toss, Bengals get it. They win and defer. So 1st and 10 for us. Henry gets 4. And first play of the game, there was a hurt Bengals player. His name B.J. Hill. I think he came back. I don't really remember. 2nd and 6, Henry gets 5. 3rd and 1, Henry gets 3. 1st and 10, Andrew grabs 4. 2nd and 6, Henry no gain. 3rd and 7, Lamar ended up getting sacked for a loss of 2. So we punted. 11:15 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10, gain of 1. 2nd and 9, Bengals get the first. 1st and 10, they get a pass for 8. However, there was holding on them, so that got called back. 1st and 20 now, they pass for 18. Shocker. 2nd and 2, Bengals get the first down. 1st and 10, they get a gain of 2. 2nd and 8, they pass for 6. They're hands to the face on us, of course. 1st and 10 is a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 is a gain of 3. 3rd and 2, they get the first down. They are really chomping at the bit here. 1st and 10 now, they get a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 is incomplete, and they end up taking a timeout. 3rd and 4 now, Burrow gets 1. However, there's flags on both teams. So illegal motion on the Bengals, but holding on us. So penalties will offset. Replay the down. 3rd and 4. Deshaun Robinson, as I only wrote Robinson. Deshaun Robinson on the 15-yard sack. So guess what? I'm happy. I am super happy. So that'll take us to 4th and 19 for the Bengals. They punt, 2:55 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Henry gets 3. 2nd and 7, Lamar got sacked. And this, of course, the whiteboard's all the way over there. And, all right, we're going to draw a diagram here, folks. So, we're going to do it right here on the notebook once again. Let's see, we got Linderbaum in here, yada, 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 blah. Blase, Lamar, Zay, we'll call Zay up there, whatever. So, this is what we're working with here. Pardon my, listen, I'm no Picasso, all right? So, you got Lamar right here, drops back just a tad. What are we on the? Yep, drops back just a tad. So, over here blocks. Wide open lane right here. And guess what? Dude blitzes the gap while Lamar dropped right back here. But you know what? There was also, because he had time. He was in his faces. You got to remember, Lamar's back here. Wide open lane right there. Lamar could have went through. Could have. He legitimately could have. He had a wide open lane, right in there, right in his face, and he didn't. Not even out of his peripheral vision. Didn't even right out the corner of his eye, because he's looking right here and just half an offshoot to the right. Dude went completely unblocked. And guess whose side that was on? Guess whose side that was on? Ronnie Stanley. Or no. Is Falele the right or the left? No, Falele is the right. Yeah, so. What a surprise, is not? However, though, 3 and 15 now. Rasheen Ali, he gets one. 4th and 14, we punt it with 40 seconds left. 1st and 10, Bengals, they get a gain of 3. That ends the first quarter. So, not a bad first quarter. Scoreless, so you can be mad at it that there's no score, but I mean personally I'm not too mad about it. It is what it is. That just shows good defense on both sides of the ball, and knowing Cincinnati normally has a halfway decent halfway, and knowing us, our offense can make a bad defense look like superstars on the right day, and then same with our defense can make a terrible offense look like Hall of Famers on a good day, or on a bad day for us. Just look at Houston a few months ago. Houston since turned it around, but at that time, second quarter now, 2nd and 7 for Burrow. He ends up getting 3. 3rd and 4, they get 2. 4th and 2, Van Noy on the stop because they went for it. Van Noy got the big stop, they ended up getting it. My fault. Van Noy almost got him, but he missed. 1st and 10, Bengals get the first. 1st and 10, they get a gain of 3. 2nd and 5, incomplete. 3rd and 5, the pass is tipped right into Marlowe's hand. All my Marlon Humphrey haters, every week, he'll mess up one thing, like get him off the team. He's terrible. And then another week he does something like this, and then y'all, oh my God, we love Marlon Humphrey. Oh my God. No, I don't want to hear none of that. If you aren't riding with Marlon Humphrey every single week, don't give me none of that. I don't want none of this wishy-washy nothing. Marlon Humphrey is the guy. He is a great corner, and this just proved it. Magnificent. Thank you, Marlon Humphrey. The design was beautiful. The coverage was great, and the timing was even better. 1st and 10, Keaton Mitchell gets 8. 2nd and 2, Keaton Mitchell gets 15. And they really utilized Keaton Mitchell in this game, which I am very thankful for because he's a great player. 1st and 10, 2nd and 8, after Mitchell gets 1st and 10, Keaton Mitchell gets 2. I'm skipping plays here. So, for 2nd and 8 now, the ball is tipped off Zay's hands, and it's a turnover. So, that's not Lamar's fault. That's Zay Flowers' fault. So now 1st and 10 for Cincy. They get an illegal formation penalty. 1st and 15. They get a gain of 6. 2nd and 9 is deep incomplete. I'm reading one too many plays ahead. 3rd and 9. They get a gain of 7. 4th and 2. They punt the ball away. 7:34 left in the half. 1st and 10. Lamar gets 14. 1st and 10. D-Hop grabs big 32 yards. Oh my God. D-Hop. And he stopped and tried to cut back. He could have kept going, and I swear, if you watch that play, I don't know if the highlight is there, so I'm not gonna even bother having my editor put it in or look for it. But when he grabs this play, and then just starts taking off down the middle of the field, you can see it. There's people coming, but he definitely would have had him beat. He definitely had him beat if he didn't try to cut back. If he just turned the Jets on just a tad bit more, just a little bit more, we would have had it. It would have been glorious. But it was still great to see D-Hop grab that. 1st and 10 now. Derrick Henry gets 3. 2nd and 7. Keaton Mitchell, no gain. 3rd and 7. Rasheen Ali touchdown, baby. Let's go. First points finally up on the board. We draw first blood. We love to see it. 4:35 now left in the first half. 1st and 10. Bengals, they get a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Bengals get the first. They take their second timeout now. 1st and 10. They get a gain of 4 right after. 2nd and 6. They get the first. That'll drop us to the 2-minute warning. First and 10, gain of 1, and then there was a hurt Bengals individual. They did not say. So now, 2nd and 9, incomplete pass, and there was a holding flag on them. 2nd and 19, incomplete. 3rd and 19, incomplete, and there was offensive pass interference on them. Really digging themselves a hole here. 4th and 19, they punt it with 1:05. So now, Zay made up for that mistake. 1st and 10, Zay Flowers, big 26, and this, like, it went through, and he went down to the ground, caught it, and rolled with it. Didn't touch the ground. It got reviewed. Oh my God, it was great. That was another great play of the day. I'll be honest, that was another great play of the day. Like, there's definitely some highlight moments in here. So now 1st and 10, Lamar, he gets 12 himself, and there was neutral zone infraction by the Bengals. 1st and 10, this one was over Andrews' head, and damn it, it goes over Andrews, it hits the Bengals dude in the arms, and then it pops out. But he went back to get it. Andrews slapped that thing out of there and said, "Not on my court. Absolutely not." Even though we were in Cincy. But he said, "Nope, get that out of here. We're not doing that again." So thank God for Mark Andrews and saving another pick. 2nd and 8 now. Cause I'm going to be honest, if that got picked off, this game might have gone another way. 2nd and 10 now. Gain of 8. However, there was unnecessary roughness on us and holding on the Bengals, so offsetting penalties. 2nd and 10. Andrews grabs 14. We take our second timeout. And now, with 23 seconds left, 1st and 10, Zay Flowers, deep touchdown down the sideline into the end zone. And oh my God, this was great. This was great. Right before the half, Zay again made up for his first debacle with 2 beautiful plays on this drive. So now it's 14-0, 23 seconds left in the first half. And it's 1st and 10, Burrows incomplete. 2nd and 10, Bengals get the first down. They take their third timeout. 1st and 10 now, they go incomplete with the second left. 2nd and 10, when they get the final playoff, Burrow gets dropped. And that's how you end a half. That is how you end a half. Much better second quarter than the first, for sure, but few messy penalties, few passes that weren't defended that should have, and that pick. The only 3 bad things I can say, but the good outweighs them. D-Hop, stud. Ali, stud. Mitchell, stud. Lamar, stud. Zay Flowers, super stud. So, what more do you want out of that? What more do you want out of that? A second quarter was glory. That is how I want football played and executed every single week, every single time. If we do that, ain't no stopping us now. Oh, man. And then defense, firing on all cylinders. Yeah, again, few deep shots, but look at the score. That probably worries you too, because we have a bad history and a bad track record of that. I know, I understand, I'm scared too. And then offensive line, not bad. I mean, again, we gave up a few sacks, but a few bad plays, but other than that, nothing crazy, But we'll talk more about it and the second half right after this. Stay tuned.
Gotham has forgotten what justice means. The Dark Knight is here to remind them. Batman, tonight at 6. Good guys wear black. The future of Metropolis is in the hands of the Man of Steel. He's gonna be busy. Superman, weeknights at 6:30. Only Toonami.
All right, we're back at it. Let's get active. 1st and 10 now for Cincy because they won the coin toss. They get a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 is a deep complete pass for them. Shocker. 1st and 10, they get a gain of 2. 2nd and 8, they get a gain of 4. 3rd and 4, Burrow is dropped. Burrow is dropped, and it was incomplete at the same time, so I'll take that. 4th and 4, they go for it again because at this point in the year, they kind of got nothing to love. It's a deep incomplete, so turnover on downs. I'll take that. 1st and 10, choo-choo. King Henry, baby. Big 28-yard run. And then 1st and 10, choo-choo. Derrick Henry again. Big 24-yard run. And then, unfortunately, DJ Turner on the Bengals did get hurt. But 52 yards in 2 plays. That's our dog. and he would have been, if they didn't catch him, he would have been off the green. Swear to God, one of those two plays he would have had it. 1st and 10, Keaton Mitchell gets 4. 2nd and 6, Henry gets 3. 3rd and 3, Zay, ended up being incomplete. 4th and 3, Tyler Loop, he drills that one through. Field goal, 17-0, 9:05 left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 now for Cincy, they get a gain of 2. 2nd and 8, they get a gain of 7. 1st and 10, they get 3rd and 1, they get the first down. 1st and 10, they get a gain of 1. 2nd and 9, they get a gain of 1. 3rd and 8, Burrow gets 2. 4th and 6, they punt the ball away. 4:35 left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10, Derrick Henry, choo-choo, King Henry on the King Henry Express again with the big 22-yarder, and again this man would have been off to the races. In 3 plays that he got this ball, in 2 drives, let's see, 50, what did I say the first time? 52 and 22 is 74. That man had 74 yards in 3 plays. Not to mention, what'd he do? He got 3 after that. So 52 plus 22 is 74 plus 3. So this in 4 plays, this man's have 77 yards. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. And then 74. Let's add 5 more. Let's make it 79 yards because he ends up getting 5 here. 2nd and 5, Zay gets the first. 1st and 10, Keaton Mitchell gets 11. Unfortunately, on 1st and 10, Lamar did get sacked. 2nd and 16, it was incomplete, but Ronnie Stanley got hurt. You always hate to see a player get hurt. Moving on. 3rd and 16, Lamar got sacked again. 4th and 21, Ravens punt, unfortunately, with 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10, Cincy, they get a pass for 8, and that ends the 3rd quarter. Damn! Besides the 2 sacks. Jesus. That was a destructive 3rd quarter with lights out. Points up here, nothing over here. First downs, big yards, nothing. We'll take that. So now, 4th quarter, 15 minutes to decide whether Baltimore absolutely fumbles this bag. Because it happens. We've done this before. Looking at week 1. 1st and 10, 2nd and 2 for Cincy. They get a gain of 1. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 1. Wow, 3rd and 10. 3rd and 1. They end up getting no gain. There was an injured Bengals player. So now on 4th and 1, they go for it again and get the first down. 1st and 10. Joe Burrow is sacked by Travis Jones. Oh, thank you, God. For 2nd and 15 now, they get a gain of 8. 3rd and 7, there, however, was an injured Bengals player. And Draymond Jones on our side, he was limping off. He ended up going off under his own power. It took him a second, but he did end up coming back, so thank God for that. 4th and 7, Bengals end up getting the first down. At this point, they kind of have no choice but to go for it. They really ain't got nothing to lose. Well, I mean, yeah, they really ain't got nothing to lose at this point. So now on 1st and 10, Bengals get the first down. However, Marlowe was hurt, and so was Awuzie. Both our corners down in one play. That really blows. 1st and 10 now. They get a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, they get the first down. 1st and 10, they get a gain of 8. There was a offsides penalty on us as well. 2nd and 2, they get the first down. 1st and goal. First trip to the red zone today. 1st and goal, they get a gain of 4. 2nd and 4, there was a false start on them. So 2nd and goal again is incomplete. So on 3rd and goal, Kyle Van Noy gets the pick, starts running. He says, "You know what, young bull? You young man, you take this. I'm going to lateral it back right to Gilman, who runs it all the way for a 95-yard. You know what? Editor, put it right here. Right here. Put it right here, please.
Anybody who is in one-on-one situation. Burrow again kind of stumbles, and he's intercepted. Picked off by Van Noy. Then the handoff, it's Gilman. And Gilman is going to score as the Ravens look for the knockout punch. 95 yards. And so a 16-play Cincinnati drive ends in disaster. Watch Van Noy as he engages the left guard, Fairchild, and then he can't get there fast enough to pick up Tavius Robinson, and Burrow doesn't realize that Van Noy, after he engages in that block, drops back into that passing window, tries to dump it off, and he is right there. And Gilman finishing off what I think has been a great day playing safety, takes the handoff and goes the distance.
Did you see that? Oh my God. That was glory. That was beautiful. That was fantastic. That was amazing. Oh my God, it was a great. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I thought that was the best play of the day. That was the best play of the day. So now it's 24-0, 7:35 left in the game. So let's go, Cincy. You're on deck. 1st and 10 now for Cincy. They get a gain of 7. 2nd and 3, they get 2. 3rd and 1, they get the first. 1st and 10 now, they get 3. 2nd and 7, incomplete. 3rd and 7, they get a gain of 4. 4th and 3, they get the first down. 1st and 10, gain of 2. 2nd and 8, gain of 2. 3rd and 6, they pass for 5. 4th and 1, they go for it. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Nope, that's a turnover on downs. So do you know what that means? 1st and 10, Keaton Mitchell gets 4. 2nd and 2. Or 1st and 10, Keaton Mitchell gets 4. 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 now. After that, Keaton Mitchell runs for 23 yards. Sure, let's just make him sweat a little bit more before the end of the game. And then these last couple plays, I even think it started on the one before it. Huntley checked in. 1st and 10, need. 2nd and 11, need it. 3rd and 12, need it. 4th and 13, need it. Ravens win 24. Big fat goose egg. That's right, baby. I think I got my swagger back. I think I got my swagger back. I don't know what kind of touchdown. So, you know what? Because he retired the night before this game, Cincy, you can't see us. That's right. Good luck in the draft. And you guys better hope that you give Joe any and all things that he wants. Any and all things that he wants. But offensively, really, really good game. Defensively, better. Defense played their hearts out, and look what happened. Look what happens. I said it before, I'll say it again. Y'all wanted to, ever since that bye week, or no, not even that, ever since the Rams game right before the bye week, Zach Orr has been firing on all cylinders, and the defense has been literally our best thing since we took on the Rams before the bye week. And look what happened. And Gilman, Vanoy, y'all get, because I haven't done this in a while, players of the game, players of the week, it's y'all two, for that pick lateral touchdown. I love it. I love it. But now Sunday night, we play New England. I am very scared for that. I am very scared for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very nervous about playing Drake May and the Patriots, because they, up until this same Sunday when we took on Cincy, they lost to Josh Allen. They were on a tear. And I am afraid. I am very afraid. So we're going to have to be on our A game. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring this episode of Baltimore Talk to a close. Thank you all for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.